Hi, what's going on, people? It's your girl, and we're talking about the situation at JKIA. It's a mess. Thousands of travelers, bags packed, dreams in their eyes. Suddenly, bam! Strikes hit the airport. Flights delayed. People stranded. Imagine missing that important meeting or family reunion. Long queues, uncertainty, and frustration. Social media is blowing up. #JKIA strike is trending. Travelers are bearing the brunt of it.
Alright, so why the strike? What's got the airport workers all fired up? Well, my friends, it all boils down to one word: privatization. The Kenyan government is planning to lease out JKIA to a private company, and the unions are seeing red. They are worried about job security, for starters. Will they be replaced by cheaper labor? Will their benefits be cut? These are valid concerns, people. A job isn't just a paycheck. It's about dignity, security, and providing for your family.
Then there's the issue of transparency. The unions claim they were kept in the dark about the leasing deal. They feel like their voices weren't heard, their concerns ignored. This deal stinks of corruption. That's John, a union leader, speaking his truth. He believes this is about lining the pockets of a few at the expense of many. The unions are demanding answers. They want the government to come clean about the deal, to involve them in the process, and to guarantee their rights. They're fighting for their livelihoods, for their future. And they're not backing down without a fight.
Now, let's hear from the other side. The Kenyan government argues that this leasing deal is crucial for JKIA's future. They claim the airport needs a major upgrade. They're talking about modernization, expansion, attracting more international airlines. Sounds fancy, right? They say a private company has the expertise and resources to make JKIA a world-class airport. They believe this will boost tourism, create jobs, and put Kenya on the map as a global aviation hub. Ambitious goals, for sure.
But here's the thing, folks. Critics are skeptical. They're questioning the government's motives. Is this really about modernization, or is it about handing over a national asset to private interests? Some argue that the government hasn't been transparent enough about the deal. They're concerned about the lack of public consultation and the potential for corruption.
Privatization debate, a nation at crossroads. The JKIA strike has sparked a national debate about privatization. On one hand, you have those who believe that private companies are more efficient, more innovative, and better equipped to manage large-scale projects. They argue that privatization can lead to economic growth and improved services.
On the other hand, you have those who fear that privatization will lead to job losses, higher prices, and a decline in service quality. They worry about the erosion of public control over essential services and the potential for exploitation.
The legal battle over the JKIA lease is ongoing. The courts will ultimately decide whether the government followed due process and whether the deal is in the best interests of the Kenyan people. This is a pivotal moment for Kenya. The outcome of this dispute will have far-reaching implications for the country's economy, its workers, and its future. Finding the balance, progress, and people. So, what's the answer? How do you balance the need for economic development with the rights of workers? It's a tough question, my friends, with no easy answers. What's happening at JKIA is a microcosm of a global struggle. It's about finding a way forward that benefits everyone, not just a select few. We need to have honest conversations about the trade-offs involved in privatization. We need to ensure that workers' rights are protected and that their voices are heard. And we need to hold our leaders accountable for making decisions that are transparent, fair, and just. At the end of the day, progress shouldn't come at the expense of people. It's about finding solutions that work for everyone, that uplift communities, and that create a more equitable and prosperous future. And that, my friends, is something worth fighting for.